Persona 5 Royal will be launching in UK by March 31st next year, as confirmed by Sony. This is the enhanced and expanded version of the original game. There will be 2 new main characters, an extra third school term, new battle and conversation animation, as well as an assortment of extras. The game will come with the launch edition. This is a steelbook and a special PlayStation theme. Phantom Thieves edition is also available with steelbook, theme, soundtrack CD, Joker mask, and art book. Campo Santo, the developer of Firewatch, announced their upcoming game in the Valley of Gods in 2017. Since then, the studio had been acquired by Valve and have been busy with the productions of other games like Half-Life, Alex, and Dota Underlords. Fans were excited for the launch of the Valley of Gods were not given any clear information about the status of the game. Jake Rodkin, the co-founder of Campo Santo, recently announced that In the Valley of Gods is currently on hold and is not cancelled. A new specialist role is going to Reddit Online with the next frontier pursuit, and is the role of a Moonshiner. This will come with story missions and activities where the players is able to operate as well as own black market moonshine business. Just like any new frontier pursuit, there will be new skills, new properties, story missions, as well as business ventures to explore. This update will be arriving on December 13 for PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Google Stadia.
First Blood.
Kojima Productions promised a patch for Death Stranding to arrive by mid-December. This patch will come with one of the most requested by players, which is the ability to delete the vehicles that have been left by other players. In Death Stranding, you play in a world that is shared with other players, although you may see and interact with whatever is left by the other players, which includes their vehicle. You won't be able to see the players themselves. This is a problem since then, which is there a pile up already. The Vatican Minecraft server that was put up by Father Balazar, who wishes to have a place that is less toxic for gamers, have been overwhelmed with attention that it was able to get. There had been a lot of players wanting to get in it, and had been a victim of DDos attack. Father Balazar noticed that there had been a bunch of players who were continually connecting and disconnecting in the server in order to fill up the player slots and kill the servers. They are currently fixing the game problem. 343 Industries announced that Halo Reach will be getting mod support. However, that will not be available at launch and will come out later. But for those who would still want to make mods, there is a workaround for you. This is only available for campaign and custom modes only and not available in matches. In order to play matches, once you have been modding the game, you must revert back to the original files in order to do so. Resident Evil 3 remake rumors are everywhere these days. First with poster on our A franchise Steam sale page, then over at the Japanese PlayStation Store, two Resident Evil 3 art pieces were also spotted, but they were deleted later on. One of the listings in store is that the base game, and the other one is for Z version. Fans of franchise are expecting Capcom to reveal this at the Game Awards, which will take place next week. Halo Reach has finally launched on PC by Steam, and the game is already soaring high on Steam sales chart. For December 3rd, the Master Chief Collection sits at number 1, while Halo Reach sits at number 2. The Master Chief Collection has also reached a peak concurrent player count of 139,089 on Steam, and is fourth in rank, preceded by CSGO, PUBG, and Dota 2. Call of Duty Modern Warfare kicked off Season 1 this week, but players have bombarded Activision with complaints specifically about missing COD points. One Twitter user who goes by the handle @PastorTrush said after the update rolled out, his 3,000 COD points decreased to 100. Luckily, Activision is on the case as they advise affected players to send them DMs about their concern. COD points can be used to purchase items and make microtransactions. That's in-game. Evil Geniuses and Natus Vincere have dominated the group stage at ESL Pro League Season 10, that's in Denmark. Both teams belong to Group A's upper bracket and will be facing off in Round 3 to see who grabs the spot for playoffs this weekend. Evil Geniuses defeated 100 Thieves in second round 2-0, while Navi defeated MIBR 2-0. Over at Group A's lower bracket, 100 Thieves, Fuzzy Clan, MIBR, and Fnatic will also face off for another chance to grab a spot for playoffs with matches taking place December 4th and 5th. Hitman 2 is celebrating the holidays with month packed with missions, escalations, and more. This month, the game offers 40 escalations contract, community-run legacy escalation, 2 holiday-themed mission, 12 curated contracts, an elusive target, and legacy escalation contract. Now, full details of each one are available in IO Interactive's website. Today's daily deals are now listed. First up is our free game, which is a platform game based on 2010 Pixar film Toy Story 3 Xbox 360. Our price of game for today includes Guangdong, where you get to expel demon, and Black Suit Under the Skin, where you play as Detective Cat. For the game with the best discount, it is the stealth video game Hitman 2. Don't miss the opportunity to own these games. Visit our daily deals page at ALLKEYSHOP.com.
Blizzard recently issued a statement confirming that the Diablo 4 will not be featuring the Ancients items. According to the developer, the decisions to the outdated Ancients items idea was guided by feedback from the Diablo community. Blizzard then went on to say that the removal and the Ancients items and introductions of a new consumable will address the usefulness of rare items, as well as increase the depth and the complexity of the players. Gear's choices in the endgame's Diablo 4 estimated to be released either. Vanguard recently announced the release date for the Destiny 2 Season of Dawn and has hinted at some interesting gameplay details. The confirmed release date for the Season of Dawn update is the 10th of this month. From the subtitles, hence the issues, some have ascertained that the story will have a support nearing up with the returning Orestes to the Stu Saint Forte. A gameplay trailer was also released, testing a bit of what is to be expected gears up as it's almost time to conclude the Season of Dawn. Ubisoft has announced that its open-world racing games The Crew 2 will be available to play for free starting December 5 to December 8 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. This offers the golden opportunity to many players who had intended to try the games but were held by the play fall. During the free period, you will have access to the full games, which includes the newest update, Blazing Shots. In addition to all that, the full game is being offered at 75% discount. Net Forums Games recently released a new action-packed thriller for its top-down shooter, Children of the Eclipse. The trailer brandishes the cool features of the combining two players' characters into the one powerful mech unit. With this powerful mechs equipped, you can perform the world of demolitions to the demise of all those who are there opposed you. Take out the variety of lethal enemies and uncover an epic conspiracy of the immortals cybernetic space travelers. Children of the Eclipse and due out in 2020. DayZ entrances, this is really good time to hop into your favorite post-apocalyptic zombie survival game as Bohemia Interactive has just added a brand new map. The map goes by the name of Livonia and is second's official map for the game. Following the popular Chernaras area, Livonia covers approximately 163 kilometers of the terrain, with the various landscapes, forests, and dilapidated structures to explore. This new DLC is available for PC and console alike you to need to be concerned about. Rebellion must be in good spirits after having successfully added 3 of the classic games to the Steam. The first game is World War Z, which is the classic first-person shooter. The second game goes by the name of Free Running, which is one of the first Packer simulations ever made. The third game is titled Gunlocks, which is team-based real-time strategy game. It is interesting to see that the releases are unique, and because that, congratulations are in order. Giant Software is pleased to announce that the appropriately named Farming Simulator 20 is currently available for the Nintendo Switch and mobile. As the name suggests, this is a farming simulator game that has many preceding iterations. These iterations, however, introduces new machinery, a new North American environments, new crops, and much more. What is particularly special about this release is, now you can farm the go and never leave those crops untended.
First blood.
A tweet recently surfaced via the official Hearthstone Twitter account signaling the commencement of the annual Winter Veil. The event is scheduled to commence on December 11. This event awards the players an opportunity to participate in the holiday themes festivities, in which they can be acquired a new limited times bundle names the Winter Veil's Wonder Bundle and more. Hearthstone is currently available for Microsoft Windows, macOS, iOS, and Android too. Techland Publishing has announced that Ares, A Simple Story is now available as a digital download on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Epic Game Store. For those who don't already know, the game is truly beautiful and a deeply moving platforms and adventures games that encompasses an old man's life. The game takes you on a journey of love and lust through the symbolic landscapes and the old man's memories. The game also features a rather unique traversal mechanic that allows players to manipulate time.
Any of the other
First blood.
Skybound's Games and the Boondocks recently announced that the enhanced additions to the Classics Dungeons and the Dragons Fantasy role-playing video games Neverwinter Nights is now available on the modern consoles for the very first time. Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Editions delivers the original 2002 DLC and features co-op and online multiplayer gameplay. The box versions of this legendary title can be purchased at the major retailers globally for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Just add Oil Games has announced the road to the Guangdongs will be getting some massive overhaul in a few days and will be offering the games as a free-to-play title for the weekend. Also note that during the free weekend, the games will be available to purchase at a considerable discount. Now all existing players can expect a substantial content update soon, which will continue Sonny and the Go Man's journey across the Guangdongs. Road to the Guangdongs is available for Xbox One and PC. So the deals are now listed. First up is our free games, which is the platforms game based on the 2010 Pixar film Toy Story 3, Xbox 360, or price drops games for today's include Gone 2, where you get to expel demons in the black sod under the skin, where you play as an detective cat for the games with the best discount. It is still video games Hitman 2. Don't miss the opportunity. So on these games, visit our Daily Deals page at the ALLKEYSHOP.com.